What's up, YouTube? My name is Wildboy76, back with another episode. Today's episode is going to be continuing some SkyFactory 4. Now, as I left off in the last video, we just got done making our first bone seed? I thought we made sand, but I guess we made bone. Yeah, it was bone. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. I'm mistaking, yeah, I'm forgetting. In today's episode, we're going to be trying to get as far as we can, as progress as much as we can within the hour that we have. Within an hour time frame, it is going to be... yeah. Hopefully within an hour time frame, we can actually get far enough. I'm sorry if I ramble on at any point in time. I'm going to say this now. I'm going to go to a point in time where I start rambling on like boring shit. Like I did in the last one. I'm sorry if there was any subject that you guys did not like, but boo-hoo. I ramble on whatever I can think about just because that's the only thing I'm good at. Is thinking about nothing. That's not true. It's just there's some subjects that some people don't like, and I do get that. But there's sometimes where I can't avoid them. It's the only thing that I can think of at the moment of time, and when it's on my mind, I gotta say it, because if I don't, well then, then it's not gonna work out. Then it's just gonna be quiet gameplay. No one wants to see that. Everyone wants to hear a little bit of little commentation over the gameplay. Like, yeah, I get like the commentating over the gameplay would probably be a whole lot better than me just trying to ramble on. But what am I supposed to commentate in here? Like, oh look, tree, yeah, it grew. Make a long tree. Let me cut it down. Yeah, you know how that sounds. It doesn't sound right, does it? And either way around, today's episode is going to be trying to do a bit more work into SkyFactory 4. Try to get progress enough, further enough. I love how I'm getting music now, but all of a sudden, fucking last episode, I wasn't getting shit for music. Now, I am recording this back to back, and I'm gonna be recording a lot of it back to back, just like I said last time, because, well, it makes it easier for me for those days where I literally have zero motivations. Because there are gonna be some days like that where I literally don't feel like doing shit. And everyone gets to a point in time like that. Like, I don't want to drain myself mentally to the point where I don't want to continue this, because I like doing this where I record and whatnot and make fun content for you guys to enjoy. Mm. 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 Here we go. Do that, and then... I'm gonna do that. We have so much wood and so much everything. We have like so much of everything. It's just like I don't know where to put half of it. Dirt. We're missing an acorn. Of course we're missing an acorn. Clay, give me that. Keep that in my inventory. Keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what to put away. But, wrong thing. Quiz book. Next thing I need to make is gonna be a content. And then that. Okay, so let's go ahead and add that. And you. And let's go ahead and add a sand seed. How do we make? We need a jungle tree. How do we get a jungle tree? We take clay into mud. Mud is into dirt to make mud. Okay. So we need to take a clay seed into mud. Okay. So give me a bucket, give me the dirt. There's that. There's that. And now we need to take clay seed. Oh, that's a bone seed. Clay. There we go. Now we have 4 of those. Put that back. And then we need content finish. How do we get you? My friend, you're not saying how. Do I get it by smelting something? No. Do I get it by crushing something? No. Do I get it by that? No. 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 How do I get you? Okay, so I guess we're doing this. So we're doing a vine tree. We take the jungle wood, put it on the vine. Okay. Let's go ahead and do 1. Throw 1 of the jungle woods up in there. That way we have a copy of it. Let's go ahead and twerk for all these little trees and let them grow. Yeah, like, there's going to be some things that I'm going to be talking about a lot of times that are going to be certain subjects that no one wants to hear. And I apologize in advance, but there's nothing I can do against it when I get into those topics. I like getting into those topics, just rambling on about it with myself. But when I'm in a party with others, yeah, I can understand why no one likes that. I can understand that. But yeah. The one thing that is going to be very interesting to find out, though, is how to really progress properly in this game. There's that. Now give me you. Give me this. Boop. There we go. Constraint seed. Sand seed. How do I get your just hollow petrified? Yeah, how do I get the acorn? Gravel smushed onto sand to make sap. Okay, do I have any gravels? A bone, a gravel acorn, but I only have 3. Why do we only have 3? Okay, I guess we're gonna switch over to gravel then. Again, no, that's petrified. I do need to go back into that. Which tree is gonna grow first? You. Cool. What tree next? You. Cool. Yeah, broke. Where's my inventory's full? Put that up in there, throw that up in there. And then grab these two, grab that. Refixer crook. Aren't you so crooked? That was just stupid. No, you and step on it. We need only what, 8? So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, how did I miscount that? There we go. We don't have room. Make room. Make more room. No. No. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, now that we've done that, give me that, give me this, make that, we need petrified, great. Petrified, here you go. Now, make the sun. Sun seed. Conjurance and sun seeds. You know, that's honestly the thing. Like, SkyFactory is probably one of the most easiest but fun mods to sit there and relax to and play. But in the beginning, it's like really confusing. In the later games, it gets worse. Like, it is one of those kind of games that you can play and have fun with and relax to. But it is also one of those games that you could get very overwhelmed very quickly without even trying to sit there and think about how overwhelmed you could get. Like, you could be halfway through the game being like, okay, I don't know how the hell I gotta get this. Go look up a guide. Just go look up a guide. That's all I gotta say. Don't rely on me to tell you how, because I don't even know how. And boop, boop. Blop. Give me all that. Yum, 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 yum. Why? Why do we gotta be stupid sometimes? You can have the dirt. You can have the extra pieces of wood. You can have the bone meal for now. You can have the cobblestone for now. You can have that for now. I don't need the other one for now because I don't plan on growing it just yet. You know what? Give me this. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Get the book. Cool. Everything I can put away that actually physically needs to be put away. I just want to try to progress through all the seeds as much as I can for today's episode. Try to get up to at least a diamond seed and whatnot. But I know from where we are on all that, we are still pretty far away. As far as I remember, we are like really, really far away still. We aren't even close. Sorry if you hear click, click, clacks. But there's nothing I can do. I've tried everything. So if you hear the keyboard click, click, clack, clacks, there's nothing I can do. I've tried everything. I've tried suppressing. I tried doing everything. It's a bit annoying, but there are some things I cannot control. Yeah. Alright, now we need that cobblestone again, because our axe about to break. God damn it. Oh yeah, the other 2 buckets. Axe, cobblestone, boop, boop, boop. Brand new. Now, we'll go ahead and place every single one being notch. that back. Put that there. And there we go. Where's my phone buzzing for this time? Nothing important. As one of the things, like SkyFactory has multiple different things that I think should be in normal Minecraft. Like these ore trees. I feel like these should be a thing in normal Minecraft, but they ain't. It'd be fancy if we could have them in normal Minecraft. That would actually be awesome. Being able to have, like, grow your own ore trees and whatnot. But, like, I know Minecraft's never ever gonna go off and do that. They're a bunch of greedy ass little shits because they're owned by Microsoft now. And they're wanting to make it for the Bedrock edition where you have to have a certain... You have to buy our certain products so that way we can make money and keep the game alive. The game could keep itself alive with a community that mods it. Literally, like Minecraft on its own could stay alive longer than any other game just by the modding community alone. Minus Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 would stay alive as long as it will. Black Ops 3 would literally be alive all the way until fucking they release a new mod tool on Steam that people can use other than Black Ops 3. Like, a lot of people are still modding on World at War, but a lot of them has moved over to Black Ops 3 because it's so much easier to get noticed over there. Well, not noticed, but even actually get your shit out there. Like, a lot of people moved over to Black Ops 3 just because of how much easier it is to work with instead of having to build from the ground up every single time. Or whatever. Like, I've never built myself a custom zombie map or anything like that. Like, I want to one day. But that's gonna have to wait until I actually do have the, oops. That's actually gonna have to wait until I'm actually at the point in time where I physically feel like I can. Because at the moment of time, like, I really don't know at the moment of time. Like, I really don't. Like, it's just one of those things where... It's just one of those things where it's like, I really don't know. Like, it's nice, yes, but I don't know. Put that away. Like, I definitely want to go off and make myself a custom zombie map and try giving it a shot and seeing how well I can do. Like, I want to make a custom zombie map and do one where I'm mixing DE, Origin, and the Giant all together as like a one map where you teleport through the Giant. You start off on DE's fucking starting area, and then you go take the Gauntlet down into the Giant and whatnot. Like, I want to make like a custom zombie map that seems like Treyarch level. Like, I want to create something I could sit there and be like, okay, I'm proud about that one. Like, I want to give it a try one day, but at the moment in time, I don't have the right equipment for it. Once I do, I definitely want to go off and make a video on it of how far progress I made for it. But I don't think I'm going to make a video on it. I think I'm going to just go ahead and be like, hey, look, I made my own map and make a video off it like that. Do I need this? Probably not. Sand, I think I do need. Let's go ahead and check the book. Where do I gotta go? Tin and coal. Okay, so tin. Tin seed, and then I need a coal. And then coal seed. And then a coal seed is a butch seed. To make a butch seed, I need to take a sand seed into water, take that into the furnace. Okay, that's fucking easy. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Let's do that, and then doop 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 doop. And then bloop. Actually, I'm gonna need one bloop. One just to kind of keep it there if I ever end up screwing up and whatnot. I'm actually kind of curious. How do we make you? Leather, gold, and redstone. I like to be able to make more of those just because it makes it so much easier for all this. But I need to get to the Project E table first. Unfortunately, I have to get obsidian the normal way. Glowstone is either through the nether or through something that's very annoying to go through. Glowstone acorn. The glowstone tree is made from a redstone quartz. All of that. Yeah, it's gonna take me a bit of time. Because I need to progress through quartz seeds. I need netherrack, magma slime is this, magma cream, slime balls, all of that. Slime balls I get from this tree, which I can only find this tree in a certain area, blah blah blah. I need a blue slime tree. To be able to get a blue slime tree, I take a lapis tree. To make a lapis tree, I need this. Like, it's a long progress. Like, I take a coal seed into water, put it into there, and then boom, done. I got all that. You see what I mean? Like, you could get very well lost very quickly. Like, there is no way in hell you're keeping track with all of this. And being like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. You sure about that? Did you just not get lost like 40 minutes ago? 7 times? That's how it feels like just playing SkyFactory. It's just like, what am I doing again? What do I need for this? What do I need for that? What the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, SkyFactory is one of those kind of mod packs that always sits there and makes me double think. What did I do wrong? What am I missing? And I like that. It gives a challenge and it makes you sit there and constantly trying to figure it out. And some of these crafting seeds are very, very, very long. But that's okay. I like them being long. That's what she said. But it makes the game a bit more funner. Like, it really takes the aspect of what you would expect normally and make it more fun. Well, that's kind of like the reason why I like SkyFactory so much. And then Crazy Craft, I only fell in love with that because, well, again, Sunday, he played it. I wish I could record it for you guys, but I've already tried recording it, and my computer fucking hates it. It literally, like, I could get like a solid 40, 30 FPS looking fine as shit, but the recording in, it come up and be like, hey, I'm gonna make this look as terrible as all hell, like you were lagging the whole time. And it's like, why? What did I do to you? And that's honestly the annoying part, though, is like Minecraft. Some games it will run very easily, very smoothly, and all that. But in other games, it's like, nope, go fuck yourself. I'm not gonna work as you want me to, just because you didn't ask nicely. And it's just like, the fuck is your problem? Yeah, I know I could probably make a bone fucking crook, but I think this is just easier, just because, well, I can get wood faster than I can get bones. Like, bone meal and shit, I have to go back and forth, grab that and whatnot. Once I get up to iron and whatnot, and I can actually start making the bonsai hoppers, then I will start going ahead and using the fucking bone meal crook, because then I can actually get bone meal automatically and not have to sit there and worry about it. Which I'm actually double going ahead and quickly check. Iron. We do not have iron chests, and I'm pretty sure that's how it's not supposed to be spelled, but, yeah, no, we don't have iron chests here. I'm gonna have to add that mod pack later, but I will do that before next episode. You guys will see that next episode next week, either way around. I'm gonna be recording these back to back as much as I want until I'm bored, and then take a little break for a couple of days, and then come back to it the next following week when I probably forgotten what the hell I'm doing. Like I'm gonna definitely go ahead and do all my Minecraft series all at once, as much as I want to. More or less, just because, well, I don't want to sit there and constantly come back and forth, being like, "What am I doing? What did I forget?" Like, I just want to come back to it and just be like, okay, I know what I'm doing. And just every single video looks like it's fucking not missing something. And being like, oh, I said I was going to do this, but I forgot about it. And it's just like, no. I'll probably do it all at one go and be like, I didn't forget about it, see? I don't know. But I'd rather just go ahead and record it all at once for as long as I can until I get bored, and then switch off of it for the time being, and then come back to it at another later point in time, just because it seems a bit easier. Jesus Christ, my cook keeps breaking so easily. I hate it. But it is part of the fucking part of playing with a crook that's wooden. If I could have an iron crook, I would, but I don't think I can. I think that's enough, coal. For now, let's go ahead and repair our axe. Makes me no question. Here's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to see. Okay. I remember one of the mod packs, I'm not sure if it was all in one or stone block or something, but you could just sit there and crouch and then left click or right click. But I think that was all in one. Actually, I'm pretty much positive that was all in one mod pack that you could do that on. Ugh. What now? Well, now we go ahead and take a look at the bone meals and see what we can make out of it. We get lost. Okay, so we just need red and make red dye. We need to trade the emerald guy. Be able to get his ass. We need all that. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, check the book. I'll see where we need to go. I need 10 eggs. When do I make 10? Oh, yeah, I need to make the big smeltery boy. That's gonna be lovely. That's gonna be a challenge. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. I ain't dumb. Alright, so we need grout. I never remember how to spell grout. Which is sand, clay, and all that. So let's see. Clay, sand, and gravel. And then to make it easy, we just put that there, and that there. Or you flip these two around. Or we are wrong, and it has to be done like this, where it's fucking dupe. And then dupe. Grout. Grout I would. Why? So we need to start planting more gravel and more sand. So we need grout. and gravel. Annoying. But might as well go ahead and start building the big ass forge because we're gonna need it for a lot more things. Which at this point I'm almost curious. How do I make the fucking mountain milk crook? I know I said I wasn't gonna make it, but at this point I might as well. How do I spell crook? Okay, so we can make this. And we go to stone. Wait, we can make a stone crook? I didn't know that. A bone. Make bone. We need to do what? Bone amber. Do we have any leftover bone? We have 2. That's not enough. Alright, we're not gonna worry about it right now. Annoying, sure, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go ahead and repair cook a couple of more times. There she goes. Here she blows. What is this, Moby Dick? No, we don't have the Moby. But we have the dick. I'm fucking bored at this point. I don't know what else to talk about. So I might as well make small little fucking jokes. I love how the music wants to kick on when I'm like fucking like, where's the music for so long? I like music. I always hate Minecraft just being fucking long as shit when it goes to like normal Minecraft. There's only so much you can do in normal Minecraft, but when you go to modded Minecraft, oh, there's so much more. But you do get to a point in time where it's like, some games it's just better to play without recording because trying to commentate over it is just like, I don't feel like it. And like, I do understand that, like, I really do, because like, there's some games that I just don't feel like commentating over shit. And do I know any of those games off the top of my head? Not right now. But there are certain games out there that just are plain. That just seems like there could be a bit more to do, but some YouTubers are actually able to commentate over those games that I just feel bored with, like Subnautica. Jacksepticeye was able to do a fantastic job over it. I could not. I tried my best to, but I kind of just went on with the rambling progress of rambling about subjects that people hate, rambling about fucking subjects that people do find fascinating, but not a lot of people likes. Like, I don't have that same energy or level of being able to do what Jacksepticeye does, where he's able to just start up a recording and fucking talk about a lot. Like, he's able to commentate over the game itself. And being able to commentate over the game itself, I find very well impressive, because like, I struggle so much to being able to do that. Like, for me specifically, it is by far the hardest thing ever to sit there and constantly talk about stuff, constantly commentate over stuff. Like, it is one of the things that I struggle with every single damn time, because it's not something I'm always sitting there doing. I like being quiet and a lot of times and not having to sit there and worry about what I'm going to sit there and think about next. I like not having to rely on always knowing what I'm going to be doing saying next or commentating over what I do, like what I'm doing now. But those are my opinions. It gets harder to do that type of stuff when you're not used to it, but the more you do it, the more you get used to it, and the more your brain starts to think about random things you can talk about. There's still limits to everyone, and some people aren't able to do it, some people are, some people need time, and then you have those special gifted ones who Lily knows how to do it without even trying. And I don't understand how they're able to do it without even trying. Like, they just poof, they're there. And then you have the big time streamers out there who Lily started off doing just small commentation, trying to make a joke out of themselves and whatnot. And then they get chat to come in and whatnot, and they start making shit off of that. They start using chat to commentate over everything. And then when you try to watch it as a YouTube, you're all like, oh, they're talking about chat, they're streaming it and whatnot. Like, you can tell the difference who's streaming and who's not. And it does get to a point in time where it's like, yeah, you can definitely tell who's actually streaming and who's not. Like, it's so easy. But then there's times where it's like you can't even tell. Like, what Smitty does and Puffer and all of them. Like, Puffer, you can very well tell through his videos and whatnot. But, like, Smitty, you don't see that side because he's not going back and forth looking at chat, reading chat off and whatnot. No, he's reading chat off when he's got a moment, but he cuts those parts out. He doesn't read chat off as they come and feed their energy of, oh, I'm gonna raid you as soon as you come in. No, he reads them when he gets a moment, and I like that because when he goes off and make a video out of it, it comes clean and it doesn't seem like he was just communicating with chat. No, he seems like he's doing it to make a video out of it, and that's impressive. Like, Smitty being able to do that is very well impressive, to be even close to being able to actually sit there and always be in the mood drive to sit there and record. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, there are times where even they don't know what to do on recording of anything or streaming anything. But that's the issue. It's like, I don't know when they have those downsides and how it looks, because, well, none of it gets to see that side unless if you're part of the group. And when you're a part of the group, you get to see that side because you go through all those games so damn quickly and be like, yeah, this is definitely a drag. And it does get to a point in time where it's like, yeah, this definitely does suck a lot. I ran out of word. Yes, I can make fucking charcoal, but I'm not going to just yet. Like, I do admire Smitty and Grizzy and all of them that's able to do that, where they're able to stream and have the idea of making a video out of it. Like, do they go off and edit their own videos? Some of them do. Some of them do. But some of them don't even edit their own videos. Some of them has like a paid editor, and then when they start, yeah, they kind of did, but they really didn't. And then they start actually having someone edit their videos, and they start making a whole lot more money and whatnot. Like PewDiePie. In the beginning, he wasn't editing his videos all that heavily as he is now. And I feel like that's more or less because he did find an editor, or he started actually wanting to get into editing his videos and whatnot. I don't know, but the moment he started editing his videos and everything like that, I kind of fell off from watching him and slowly been like, I'm good. It's not the same. Because it's not. He cuts out too much of what he was before, and doing that, it feels like it's not the same him. Even though it's still him doing it, it just feels like it's not. I did go back and watch one of his newer videos where he built himself a PC. I'm kind of surprised he even went off and built himself a PC. And I'm actually kind of surprised he also has his own kid. I did not know that. But it has been so damn long since last time I even watched any of his content that I completely missed that. And I'm happy for him that he has his own kid, but I don't care. I don't like kids in general just because, well, they're always a problem when it comes to everything. And yeah, kids are natural to happen in this world, and some people don't like them, some people love them, and some people, they don't like kids until they have their own and then realize they like them. But that's more or less because that's their own version of them. It's not a fucking version of someone else's kid. No, it's a version of you and the woman that you wanted to do it with and loved. But there are some people in this world that literally just do all of that without even caring about the safety of their own kids. And then go off and be like, oh, I'm going to get an abortion, or I'm going to go off, have the kid, and then put it up in foster care. Like, I don't understand why you go off and have a kid and decide you're just going to give it up. You're done trying to live the life of taking care of the child. Like, why? Why'd you have the kid in the first place if you're just gonna dump it? Like, I get, like, some people's situations where they're not able to go off and actually really control any of that. Like, I get that. But there are people out there that are able to control that and just chooses not to give a damn. Like, there are people out there that chooses not to give a damn about that kid and either kill it, give it up, everything. Like, it is so wrong to sit there and just abandon your own child. Like, if you didn't want a child in the first place, why the hell are you doing it? Unprotectively, at the top of that. Like, there's so many orphans out there in this fucking world. Some of them lost their family because of an accident. Some of them never knew they had one because, well, their mother did the unthinkable and just said, oh, I'm just gonna forget you. And here you go, you get a foster family now. Here you go, you get a foster home. And it's like, why? Why did you have a kid in the first place if you weren't gonna sit there and actually take care of it? If you weren't gonna be a responsible fucking parent, you're just gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, here's a kid. Dump. Really? What is wrong with some people? Like, it makes zero sense. Smeltery controller, yep. Now we need 4 of those. Like, I just don't get it. Like, if you're gonna have a family start it and you're gonna just abandon it because you don't want to take that responsibility of being able to continue to keep giving life, why are you a parent? Why do you want to even do it in the first place? How do I make it a full stack? It's like that.
Mom wants the hamburger food cooked.
In the middle of my fucking recording every damn time, of course.
Yeah, I just got the text. I don't even know why she doesn't like. I could have taken it out of the fridge and something.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to cut today's fucking recording short, so sorry for the short video today, but I gotta go do shit. I'll be back with another episode Monday. I don't know, Monday or Tuesday or something like that, but we'll be back with another episode. This has to be cut short. But yeah.